it was 100% like a part two. Like they said, this was Dead Reckoning Part One, Part Two, right? And then they decided to change the name from Dead Reckoning to Final Reckoning instead of calling it Dead Reckoning Part Two. I cannot watch Final Reckoning without watching the Dead Reckoning first. It is Dead Reckoning and Final Reckoning is a 5 hour plus long like movie. I can ironically enough, I could watch Dead Reckoning without needing to see the second part, but I can't go back and watch Final Reckoning without watching Dead Reckoning. How weird that is.
Yes, it came out yesterday.
So it's coming out this week. So what I overall think about it, I thought it was good. I thought it was a perfect I said to myself, if they start this movie off with recapping the whole franchise, not just going, previously on Dead Reckoning or something like that for the last installment. No, if I see a touching little montage opening where I see Tom Cruise on that wire again and stuff, and I was like, okay, that means this is the last one, or at least the last one he's gonna do. Oh, and they're gonna reboot the franchise maybe in the future. And for the first 5 minutes, that's exactly what happened. But then when you're watching the movie, you're like, okay, another real reason that you could say why they did that, why they opened the movie like that, is because, just like it was said in Scream 3, the past always returns, right? And in so many Easter egg ways, they did that. There was a little something from every movie, little callbacks and things that were just little nothing situations from a previous movie that turned out to be a whole character or a whole plot in this one. So they did a good job with the Easter egg kind of a thing, or the nostalgia, the member berries kind of a thing. But Mission Impossible as a franchise is overall about the action, the intensity and stuff. It was on point for that. But the reason why I just say it was just good is because I think I enjoyed the last one a little bit better. It was a great way to cap off and end the franchise, but I think it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of went down. For example, the bad guy, the main bad guy was pretty much Skynet, but the actually human bad guy, I just felt like he was such a badass throughout the whole movie, but then by the third act of Final Reckoning, he started acting like a cartoon villain. It was just getting weird. Like he might as well have literally been twirling a mustache by the end of it. I was enjoying him less and less the more he was on screen, and it sucked because that was what the writers and the directors wanted him to do, but I didn't like it. But of course, Tom did another crazy ass. This guy's too damn old to be doing this kind of stuff, stunts, which was cool. But it's for me, it's telling me that this has got to end. This has got to. You're getting too old for this stuff. You should have handed this off to Jeremy Renner, like you was intended to do back in the day. But we're not. But we're not. So my overall, it's good. Go see it. I hope it does way better than the last one did in the box office, because I feel that the last one suffered. It didn't get as much of a push as it should have, because I feel like a bunch of people were so focused on Maverick. That one made over 1.5 billion, but for some weird reason, Dead Reckoning didn't. It underperformed. So I'm hoping it does better. So it's just to make up for that. But in my opinion, I think Dead Reckoning was a little bit better. But I do recommend going to go see it. So that's my little quick review